The eagle-eyed will notice something different about the following video. It was recorded last December time. It's Christmas! Under the banner of Scott and Wonders World. I'd received some beers from friends of the channel, Andrew and Deanne. I've recorded the videos. For one reason or another, the videos have never come out. Took a bit of time off in January, but it's really important that these videos actually see the light of day for the kindness that Andrew and Deanne showed me by sending the beers. So they're going to be under the Scott and Wonders World production. It's the same as this, but I just wanted to clue you in on some of the verbiage. Enjoy the video. And welcome back to Scott and Wonders World, the world of mainly Scott, but sometimes a very beautiful, pretty, my wife, the amazing Wanda. Bullshit beer reviews. Fat man sits in a shed talking about the beer he's currently drinking type video. These glasses are fucking manky, man. And recently, well, today actually, when I'm recording this, I don't know when this is coming out, but recently I'm trying to talk a bit quietly because well, it's not late, it's about 7:30, but obviously the shed echoes. People don't want to hear all that shit going on. So today I received a very generous box of beer from a friend of mine, Andrew. He used to be Beery Beast in the East on Instagram, and his lovely wife Deanne. I'm still a little bit blown away by the kindness of Andrew and Deanne, and it's not the first box Andrew sent. So yeah, thank you ever so much, Andrew. It's get a bit emotional sometimes. I don't like to show my emotions a great deal, but yeah, it's always quite humbling when people want to send you stuff. Didn't they? You turn the camera on, it's like talking into a void. I don't know if anybody's going to watch, and if people don't watch, that's absolutely fine. Not a problem. I'm not someone that chases views or anything like that. I have done in the past. I'm not going to sit I have or say I haven't, but I just do this now for it's my getaway from the fucking real world life problems that we all have. We've got the box here. It's cold, so it don't need to be refrigerated. It's fucking freezing. It's winter, so I've just finished a live stream. I had a couple of bottles of Franciscan, and I said, look, I'm going to turn the live stream off. Thank you everybody that watched. I don't know when this is out. And I fancied a West Coast IPA, and I knew there was a couple in here. So I thought, you know what, I'm going to go and pick one out. And I've picked this one out from Duration. I think they're up in Norwich. Or certainly in Norfolk. I can say I have had some Duration beers. I generally tend this year, and I mentioned this on the live stream actually, this year I've sort of filled the channel with predominantly crap beer for your amusement. And looking for the beer of the year, it's been quite tricky because I haven't had that many. So I tend to drink the better beer, excuse me, when me and Wanda are out and about, and obviously I don't film every time we go to the brewer's tap or Stagger Any Good or anything like that. So I have had some Duration beers, but I haven't had this one. And this one is from Duration, and it's called their Dripping Pitch, and it's a West Coast IPA. Coming in at 6.7% ABV, and that is a fabulous ABV for a West Coast IPA. And it says Dripping Pitch is a decades-long experiment on the flow of highly viscous liquid. Some would say IPA has become a decades-long experiment changing the flowing of our taste and location. This West Coast IPA is but one stop on the IPA trip. Citrus, zest and resin usher in this crisp and bitter blast from California. May contain sediment. Happy days. Hops fade fast. Lower than 5 degrees. Drink responsibly. Fuck off. Duration is a progressive farmhouse brewery in Norfolk, making beers that belong, wild ales and fresh beer brewed from nature with purpose. And they are on Abbey Farm, River Road, West Acre in Norfolk. I'm really looking forward to this. Malted barley, water, hops and yeast. I wouldn't expect to be any adjuncts in a West Coast IPA, and if there was, I'd be getting a bit uppity. So Andrew and Deanne, thank you ever so much. Really looking forward to this. A bit more in a minute. I've just washed the glass off. This glass, I'm using my staggeringly good glass. Don't have a duration glass. Thought I'd do that. They're going to watch this. It's not a staggeringly good glass. It's just a glass from staggeringly good brewery. But in the light, that is what I want a West Coast IPA to look like. There's a slight, and we're going to get the rest of this in because it says there might have some sediment in there. But it's very pale, yellowy colour. Looks like a pot of piss, which is what I like. Unbelievably, my West Coast IPA to look like. Now, I want pine. I want that resinous like feel. I want that marmalade-y flavours. And most of all, I am a fucking very bitter man. I want my West Coast to be bitter. Go for a nose. Well, the aroma is speaking. It's speaking and it says, Scott, I am zesty, pithy. There is I'm piney, not pining, piney. It smells good. It smells really good. It's got all those aromas. It's got that sort of marmalade-y. Fucking brilliant. Andrew and Deanne, thank you very much. Yes! It's bitter. It's a bitter beer for a bitter man. I like it. I like it a lot. Thank you for being bitter. That's lovely. It's really nice. It's got all those... When I started this channel, I had to take the piss out of Wonder. Want to Be a Wonder, the original channel name, if you were interested. Then Be a Wonder, and then Scott Wonder's World. And I think I'm going to stick with Scott Wonder. I know there's been some talk about rebrand, but I do want Wonder involved. Not necessarily with beer, but you would have probably seen the cheese video by now, where she's just a hand. And I've completely lost my train of thought. Oh dear, never mind. Anyway, back to the beer. I'll go back and I'll be like, oh, I know what I was saying then. Yeah, it's great. I know what I was saying. When I first started this channel, I was all over the New England style beer of the juicy, less bitter style IPA beer. As I've gone through this, I've gone through a journey. Oh, my journey is complete. I've gone through a beer journey. Beer journey, Scott. You've gone through a beer journey. And I just appreciate the bitterness and the flavours of a decent, West Coast IPA. And that dripping pitch from Duration is a decent West Coast IPA. It's doing everything I want. You've got that it's hoppy. You get that bitterness in there. You get that pine resin. You got some marmalade-y, sort of orangey, tangerine flavours. You've got some grapefruit zest. It's doing it really well. It's really good. It is. It's got, you get that. What I like about a West Coast IPA, it's done right. That resin sort of clings to your palate, and it leaves that residue in your mouth, and I like that. So once the beer's subsided down your gullet, and you've still got those flavours that cling to the inside of your mouth, it's lovely. I do like that. It's very nice. No sign of 6.7% ABV. It's a perfect ABV. Sat between 6 and 7 for me for a West Coast IPA is a perfect pitch, and it's doing it really well. It's really nice. Duration from very kindly sent the first beer out of the box from Andrew and Deanne, formerly the Beery Beast in the East. Duration's a dripping pitch. West Coast IPA. I'm going to give it a thumbs up. I've got a feeling there are some absolute fucking bangers in this box. No, Krampus has got a very good reputation. I need to put this up as well. We'll do that now. I'll take a picture so Wanda can read it, because Wanda had to go out. She had to go see a medium. Larges weren't available tonight. We'll put that up with the other message and stuff that Andrew sent before. Because when people send things like that, it's always quite humbling. That as the first bit, it was all about Krampus. Where's Krampus? No. 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 It's really the fucking last one I pick out. No. Krampus. Tartarus. Christmas Cake Imperial Porter. That could be phenomenal. I might do another one in a minute, actually. Got a burnt meal. West Coast in here. So. But duration. Dripping pitch. West Coast IPA. For me, huge thumbs up. Thumbs up. Thumbs up. Thank you very much. Shit up on the fucking table. If you've tried any beers from Duration, let me know in the comments. Pardon me. Excuse me, fingers. Yeah, if you tried anything from Duration, what the fuck's that on my finger? I don't know. We're dying. We're dying, no one cares. Yeah, if you tried anything from Duration, let me know. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you don't, give it a thumbs down. Absolutely fine. Your prerogative. There's a subscribe button. If you like my slightly calamitous style of beer review. Me want to see you soon.